Tokyo.
According to the New York Times, this is one of the biggest corruption schemes ever in global sports. This is the story of a large scandal that combines doping, cover-ups, blackmailing, corruption, money laundering, and funding of a presidential campaign. In a 323 pages report, the World Anti-Doping Agency describes a deeply rooted culture of cheating.
I only told the truth about it all, to put a stop to it.
Lilia Shakapova was the first whistleblower. At the beginning of 2012, she told investigators about the widespread doping practice in Russia. She secretly filmed conversations on practices that leaves no doubt. She told investigators that Papa Massata Diack, son of Lamin Diack, the head of the International Athleticism Federations, asked her the equivalent of $540,000 in cash to cover the positive anti-doping test results of the athlete and allow her to participate in the London Olympic Games. Although she did pay the bribe to the Diack, Lilia Shapikova was still banned by the International Association of Athletics Federations. Therefore, she decided to reveal the extortion to the whole world. The head of the Russian Athleticism Federation, Mr. Balaknachev, sent an email to the Diack to express his anger. That email was leaked to the press, naming it a deal as too diplomatic. It was cynical and cruel blackmail. Today, the athlete fears for her life and lives in a secret place outside Russia. If we come back to Russia, sooner or later we'll be killed. According to the World Anti-Doping Agency, the Diack were paid between $360,000 and $840,000 to cover up positive anti-doping test of 23 Russian athletes. In 2012, Turkish athlete Aslı Hacker Alptekin wins gold medal at the 2012 Olympic Games. However, she fails a doping test. In November 2012, Papa Massata Diack and his brother Khalil Diack traveled to Monaco and Istanbul to meet the Turkish athlete and her agents. Papa Massata Diack asks the athlete for the equivalent of $780,000 in cash to whitewash her positive doping test and allow her to stay in the competition. The athlete refuses to pay the bribe. She receives an 8-year ban for anomalies in her biological passport and gets stripped of her 2012 Olympic and European titles. Following the revelations of the two whistleblowers, investigators start looking into the emails and financial transactions of Papa Massata Diack. October 2009, Brazil wins the organization of the 2016 Olympic Games. 3 days before the vote, Papa Massata Diack receives a payment of $2 million for giving the Olympic Games to Rio. The money goes through Matla Capital Group, an offshore company in the British Virgin Islands. From 2011 to 2014, Russia obtains the cancellation of positive anti-doping tests of several athletes. Investigators find that a friend of Papa Massata Diack receives a commission of $2 million. The money goes through Black Tidings, an offshore company based in Singapore. September 2013, Tokyo wins the organization of the 2020 Olympic Games. A few days before, Papa Massata Diack's friend and business partner receives a payment of $1.5 million. The money goes through Black Tidings, an offshore company based in Singapore. According to the investigators, Papa Massata Diack bought €1.7 million worth of watches and luxury items between 2011 and 2015 through bank transfers from Senegal, France, and Singapore. Former I.A.A.F anti-doping head Gabriel Dola has been placed under criminal investigation. Accused of corruption, he admitted that Papa Massata Diack bribed him. Gabriel Dola told investigators that in 2013, Papa Massata Diack gave him a luxury watch as well as €50,000 in cash. He also admitted that his dad Lamin Diack gave him €90,000 in cash. "I've made the mistake of my life," he told investigators. At the end of 2015, investigators discovered an email sent by Papa Massata Diack to his dad Lamin Diack on July 29, 2013. He summarizes all the bribes that have been paid to corrupt high-ranking sports officials. December 2015, Lamin Diack is under criminal investigation for corruption and money laundering. He makes a shocking revelation to the investigators. The former athlete, mayor of Dakar, and head of the International Association of Athletics Federations between 1999 and 2015, admits to receiving several $1 million worth of bribes. He also reveals that the money was used to fund the opposition in Senegal to defeat former President Abdoulaye Wade, as well as to fund the presidential campaign of Macky Sall, the current president of Senegal. In a taped interview at the Judicial Police's Anti-Corruption Division, Massata Diack explains that the goal was to win the Battle of Dakar, that is, change those who were in power in his country, Senegal, referring to the parliamentary and presidential elections. According to Massata Diack, the deal took place towards the end of 2011, 3 months before the presidential elections won by Macky Sall. "We needed €1.5 million, he told investigators. Once elected president, Macky Sall awarded Massata Diack a prestigious decoration. Interpol, the International Criminal Police Organization, has issued an international warrant red notice against Papa Massata Diack. Interpol accuses Papa Massata Diack of corruption and money laundering. Famous French judge Renaud Van Riebeeck is in charge of investigating the scandal. He is well known for specializing in political and financial corruption cases, and has investigated famous cases such as Clearstream, the Madoff affair, the French Taiwan frigates affair, the Urba affair and the Karachi affair. He wants to go to Senegal to interview Papa Massata Diack, but Senegal's President Macky Sall blocks international justice by instrumentalizing Senegal's justice system. Macky Sall has triggered a mock investigation in Senegal to prevent the extradition of Papa Massata Diack and prohibit his hearing by foreign investigators. Papa Massata Diack was heard by Samba Sall, Senegal's senior judge. Outside Senegal, Papa Massata Diack is on Interpol's most wanted list for fraud, corruption, and money laundering. He has also been banned for life by the International Athletics Federation. In Senegal, Papa Massata Diack is a free man. This corruption scandal has been covered by the press throughout the world. CNN. I.A.A.F official steps aside amidst Russian doping cover-up. Telegraph. Corruption allegations against son of former I.A.A.F president. The Guardian. Rio and Tokyo Olympic bid teams bought votes. New York Times. Accused of corruption on multiple continents and comfortably defiant in Senegal. BBC. Senegal won't extradite bribery suspect Papa Massata Diack. As soon as the link between corruption money and Senegalese President Macky Sall's campaign funding emerged in foreign media, the president's entourage took over radio and TV channels to deny accusations. 84-year-old Massata Diack is stuck in France due to travel ban issued by the French courts. His passport has been confiscated. He could face 10 years in prison. Meanwhile, his son Papa Massata Diack, who is at the heart of the scandal, lives comfortably in Senegal. In case of extradition, Papa Massata Diack becomes a threat. He may confirm to the investigators that the bribery money was used to finance Macky Sall's presidential campaign. In October 2017, Brazilian authorities have formally charged Papa Massata Diack of accepting $2 million in bribes for awarding the 2016 Olympic Games to Brazil. Former Olympic Committee leader Carlos Arthur Nussmann was arrested by the police. During a raid in his home, the Brazilian police discovered irrefutable evidence of the payment of $2 million to Papa Massata Diack. In this politico-financial, fraud, corruption and money laundering scandal unprecedented in the history of sport, all countries have cooperated with international justice: Russia, Japan, the USA, Singapore, France, United Kingdom and Brazil. All countries in the world except Senegal, which continues to refuse any cooperation with international justice.